Hi folks, Rich Bassini from rjbassini.com. I'm coming to you today with some stuff I picked up. I'm trying to move some of the stuff I have out of inventory because I want to bring new stuff in, and for some reason I keep bringing more inventory in. So I want to go over the stuff I have. I just want to show you some of the things that sold. I shipped some stuff out today, and I got some more orders that came in, last minute orders. These will probably go out tomorrow because right now it's on the East Coast. It's like going on, it's 8:30. So these will be going out tomorrow after they get packed up. A little Tonka truck that sold. This is going to go out. You know, this little guy. Another thing that sold, had him on for a while, is a Mickey. He's going to be going out tomorrow. Put him over here. And let's see. This guy sold. Scooby-Doo. There you go. 1,000 frights. Oh yeah, Night of 100 frights. I'm sorry. He's going to be going out tomorrow. And one of my favorites is Peanuts Classic. Charlie Brown. He's going out tomorrow too as well. So these will all be packed up later. And first thing tomorrow, they'll be on it. Well, I don't know if to make deliveries on that. I don't know if the postal service picks up, after hours. But tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm hoping these things will get to you guys next week. They should, depending on the service. Anyway, here's the things I picked up. I didn't pick up a lot, but I picked up this keyboard, which is in like new condition. It's like really clean condition, and I wanted to just go over something with you. I have a mouse. I picked up this mouse too, HP mouse. I'm going to sell them. I'm not selling them as a combo. I'm going to sell it separate. But here's the thing. I wanted to share this with my potential buyers. These two seem like they go together. You know why I say that? I mean, if you're interested in buying both of them, I'm going to sell them separate because you might not want a combo. But you know why I'm saying that? See, like the shininess on the thing up here on the keyboard. Look at the mouse. It's got that same thing. They look like they go together. They probably do. I don't know. I have, like I said, I'm not using HP. I'm using Logitech right now. But I'm going to sell this separate. These are going to be sold separate. However, I do combine shipments. So if you're interested in this here, and let's say you say, hey, you know what? I think I'll buy the keyboard and the mouse because they pretty much look like they do match. You know what I'm saying? See, like they got the black shiny over here, and this guy's like that. So, but they're gonna be sold separate. But I do combine shipments. So if you are interested in this, it's tested. It works. Mouse works. Everything is perfect. It works nice. They're clean. They're both in like new condition. They might have a little mark on them. I think they do. I don't know. I don't. They look pretty. They're clean. That's all I can tell you. But if you're interested, they're gonna be sold separate. But I'm also gonna do combined shipping too. Okay, so let's put that over there. I don't have much, folks, to go over, so I'm just sharing the stuff I have with you. I picked up this Xbox. Well, it says Xbox controller. I never owned the Xbox. I always had the PS2. So I only got one of these. This is nice and clean. This is in like new condition. Okay, you can see that. Got enough cord. Okay. There's got nice. This is nice. It's a nice clean unit. Look at that. All right, we got that going on. Just pick this up. The stuff I'm showing you now has been picked up today. I wasn't even gonna go, pick up anything to replenish the stock because I have enough stuff right now. But I figure, you know what? Let me do it. Keeps everything interesting. Anyway, I picked up over here a PS3. Battlefield 3 limited edition, clean case, putting all the way around. Okay, I'm selling PS2. I never really got into the PS3 part of it. If you're interested in this, it does come with the disc and I guess the booklet there, as you can see. All right, you got that. This is for the Wii. I don't know if people are into Zumba, but you might be. Again, this case is pretty clean all the way around, pretty clean all the way around. Alright, If you're interested in stuff like this here, you want to do the Zumba on your, I guess you have to have the Wii computer or whatever. And this comes with the disc and the booklet. Okay, that's what we got going on with that. Alright. And I picked up a collectible, collector's edition Jim Carrey, How the Grinch Stole Christmas DVD. I do it that way because they keep getting that brightness there. Pretty clean all the way around. Like that. See, there you go. And he's got the booklet in there and a disc. Okay, that's what we got going on. Okay, that's it for the game stuff. I came across another one. A Sony Dream Machine. I don't know, these things are popping up left and right. I've been selling quite a few of them already. I'm trying to get this thing to focus in. I wonder why it's not focusing. This webcam is very moody. It's an HP webcam. But anyway, I picked this up, as you can see. It's a pretty clean unit. It's tested, works. There's gonna, of course, you know, there's gonna be a demo on it, you know, to show you that it works, it powers up and everything. So, like, if you're the first time coming to my auction site on eBay, I do demos and intros and demo videos on the stuff I have coming out, like a preview attraction of what's going to be going on eBay soon. And for electronic things, radios, Sony Walkmans, you name it. When electronics, I do all demo videos. So that's what we got going on. And this is a pretty clean unit. This is for your battery backup over here. You put a 9-volt battery. That's what that's there. You know, you got your volume control here, your selector, tuner over here. This is your volume. Okay, and you're on here. I think that's the, what is this here? Oh, the brightness. That's the brightness button. You make it bright. You're going to see it all out in the demo. I'm going to demo it for you. So, people probably wonder why I do these demo videos and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, well, just draw in the description that it works. You don't have to go through the videos. We don't need to see it. But you know what? Videos to me are very interesting. I like videos. I stand by them because the reason why I do videos, if you know, in case you're wondering, you know, I'm probably one of the few. There are probably people that do it. I don't know. I know there's millions of people on eBay. They probably do videos, but I like doing it for the simple reason is, I try to point out the flaws in on the item. If there's got a scratch on it, like this here, right? This here has like a very light scratch on the face of it, very light, but you can see it's really clean though. I mean, you'll see it in person as well if you can get it. But I like to point these things out, imperfections. I try to get stuff that's in good condition, good clean condition, and you know, it's sometimes a hit and miss. I bought a Sony Walkman. I had to end up selling it for parts. It was a good one. It was a nice white one, and I didn't bring batteries with me and stuff like that because some people say you should bring batteries with you and check it out in the store. Yeah, that's true too. You could do things like that, but you know what? I didn't want to do it. So, needless to say, I took it home. I was trying to look for an adapter in the thrift store to see if I could power it up. I've done it a couple times and it has worked. And then I usually buy the adapter and sell it as a complete. And sometimes I throw in headsets with it as well for people that bought in the past from me. It's a hit and miss. And I brought the Sony Walkman home. It looked nice and clean in the store. I brought it home, checked it out, put the batteries in it, fresh new batteries. Didn't power up. So I said, oh, okay, it was there. Yeah, I guess the thrift store should have discarded it because it didn't work. I put it up on, needless to say, I put it up on eBay, and someone bought it for parts. You're probably saying, what are you going to do with a Walkman? I don't know. Maybe they could take the cover off the case. Maybe the case got broken on theirs. Maybe there's some kind of components in there they could use for another one to rebuild it. Sony Walkmans are great. I love them. I like this product. My two favorite products are Sony product and the Panasonic. As far as computer-wise, I had a Sony computer. They did away with the desktop, so I went strictly with HP. So I have an HP laptop and I have an HP desktop. And I'm using it right now on the video I'm making here right now is an HP webcam with the dual stereo speakers. But I have an independent mic that I use. It's a Laptec, and it sits on a desk to give me more clarity and I can vocalize better. But anyway, that's what I got for that. But enough with that there. Let me show you the other things I picked up. I don't want to take too much of your time because, like I said, I know sometimes boring, videos can be very boring. These are going to be sold separate. I was going to pair them up. I know some people, when they get a lot of these things, on the next one, you'll see what I'm talking about. People like to pair these things up and, sell them as a pair. But I had a video, an email from a buyer, a potential buyer, that said I had the, oh boy, I'm trying to think of the ones that are on there. The 4-piece there. I can't think of the name offhand, but they were paired up, and they only wanted the one. And I said, they said, can you just sell me the one? And I said, well, I had them all paired up as 4, but that wasn't supposed to be like that. They were supposed to be paired up, separate. So I said, I messaged back the buyer, and I said, that was an error in the listing. It shouldn't have been there because it was all 4 for $9.99. It should never been. So I had to end the item and redo it again, and I put them down as $7.99 with free shipping for each one. So the same thing applies here. I'm not going to put these as I'm not selling as a pair. So if you're looking at the video right now, I don't want you to think these are going to be sold as a set. They're going to be separate. These are just an intro video, so I'm just trying to show you what I got. And this is for the ClickSmart, my first computer software, Animal Art Studio. You got that one. Okay, and these are going to be sold separate. I'm not going to sell them as a set. I mean, some people like to sell them in pairs and stuff. I'm not going to do that because some people might not want these things. They might already have a, what is this one, Nemo? They already may have this one already. Why are they going to want to buy another one? Which makes sense. So these are going to be separate. Now, on these here, I have Leapster. I have 10 of these. Okay, some people like to sell them as bundles. Again, I'm not going to do that because I already had the experience with the person that said the last time they only wanted one out of the whole thing. And like I said, that was an error in the listing. So I got this one here, Leapster, and this is the wall, whatever. That's the back of it. They're nice. They're pretty nice, clean little cartridges. Okay, you got that one. There's a total of 10, so I'm going to try to go through this quick. Here we have over here Wolverine X-Men for the Leapster. There you go. It's clean in the back. I'm not going to show you the back on all. I'm just going to show you the fronts because, believe me, take my word for it, they're clean. I wouldn't lie to you. You got this one over here, first grade. All right. And like I said, folks, it's a total of 10. Here you have over here Calling All Engines. I think someone's going to like that one there, if your kid's got that there. See? Thomas the Tank Engine. As a matter of fact, I got Thomas the Tank stuff on the website, on the in eBay. Here we have over here Nino Cala, whatever. Here it is over here. We got that going on there. See? Whoopsie. I hit my mic over here. Sorry about that. And we have over here Star Wars Jedi Reading. Okay, we got that one. Whoopsie. Here we have Get Puzzled. Alright. Here we have over here Finding Nemo. Folks, if you're missing any of these here, you had a game or got broken or got crushed or whatever, it's missing and you need to replace it, you came to the right place because, like I said, I see these things, I pick them up. That's the way I do things. I know these things, sometimes they get lost and stuff. Anyway, you got the Backyardigans. There we go, yeah. Gotta get used to this webcam, I don't think I'll ever get used to it because it zooms in and out, it's got auto zoom on it. Here I have over here my amusement park. I'm pointing it sideways so you can see a little better, folks. Okay, and that's what we got. I'm not going to sell them, like I said, I'm not going to sell them as a whole. I'm not going to sell all 10. The price points on these things, I don't know. I gotta look at the price points on them. I don't know what they're going to actually sell them for. The other ones I have on there for $7.99. There's a total of 4. I can't think of it's on the website too, on the auction site. If people, if you're interested in those, like I said, if you're interested in these in here, I do combine shipment. So Now the question would probably come up if if you see all 10 of them here, if you're going to buy all 10 at that price. Let's say I sell them for $5, so you're talking, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, $50. The shipping will be very as cheap as possible, but I mean, it's not going to be like I won't be discounting them, but I'm just saying, that's the way it's going to work. I'm going to, I do combine shipment, and if you are interested in it, let me know. If you got any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them in a timely fashion, timely manner. I check the emails. I'm on eBay all day, pretty much. I mean, I'm like plastered to this thing here because I want to answer questions. I watch to see if the orders are coming in. Like I said, I shipped out so many items earlier today. I dropped them off at the post office. And now these things will be going out tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But I try to get all these things out. This way it'll get to you hopefully by Friday, depending what it is, because I know the DVDs and stuff, they go out medium mail. I think it's 2 to 9 days or something like that for the medium mail. Whenever I have the opportunity, I do ship priority mail. And that's another thing I just want to express to you guys. I've had lately, well, for quite some time now, I've been doing this here. I notice sometimes with eBay, when the ones that do pay for shipping, if you look at the parcel select and the priority mail, for me anyway, it comes out to be a lot cheaper sending the product out, the item out by priority mail. I mean, it might be a few dollars difference, might be $1, whatever, but I send, whenever I have the opportunity, when I'm going through the format as far as like shipping, and I go through the eBay, when you're paying out, I look for the cheaper one, which like I said, in some cases is cheaper. Priority mail is cheaper in some cases than parcel select. So really, when you're doing that, take notice on it. When you could change the dimensions and change the weight. I have a little post office scale I use here to check it out. Whoopsie. I use this here. It's from the, it's a post office one, and this here scale, it's up to 10 pounds. They always get you a little beeper there. Okay, and what's nice about it, it's got the hold feature. I don't know why it's counting down. It should be not counting anything. Maybe because I'm holding it. Anyway, it's got the little hold feature here, like when you got a package that's big enough, you hear that little beep, and it has a little symbol there. I don't think you can see it, but there's a little symbol there that's letting you know that you could. Oh, it's got an error there. Well, I guess because I'm playing around with it here. It's got like a little box there. Well, it only stays on for so long. It's blinking there. But anyway, I don't know why it's coming up with a weight. It shouldn't. I guess because I'm moving it around. That's what I use. This is what I use to weigh up the stuff, the small items. And you can pick one of these up at the Postal Service for, I think I paid $40 for this thing. And again, I don't know why it's blinking. It shouldn't be blinking. I guess it doesn't want to be held up like that, because I never usually do that. But that's what I use. And the thing is, like I'm saying, is when you're checking out your stuff, you're selling stuff on eBay, depending on the size of the package, whatever, check out if you have something there. I don't know if it default. No, I think that's basically the way you set it up when you're doing your descriptions. Certain things I'll put parcel select. Like if I am selling stuff that has the, people where it's going to be calculated by the buyer, the location, I might put parcel select in there. And the reason why I do is because I don't want to put priority mail, because it might work out just the opposite. But on a couple items I have sold, I had parcel select in there, and then when I was getting ready to send out the item, if it was like maybe like I said, $1 difference or whatever, it paid to send it out priority mail. So you got to check that out when you're sending stuff out. That's just something to look into, if you're sending stuff out, and especially if you want to get it to the person on time. And the other thing I just want to say lastly is I have some Christmas things on there, on the site, on eBay's auction site. Again, I don't know if anybody's interested. I know there's a couple people looking at the Christmas stocking. I'm not sure. I know there's a Snoopy I think people looking at. I'm not saying it's Christmas stuff, but and then I have like a little wagon, a little bear with a Christmas tree in a wagon, and I think I got so many people looking at that. if you want that stuff for Christmas before before the holidays, if you could send that me, if I'm not telling you to purchase it, but if you do purchase it, do it as early as possible so I could get it boxed and sent out to you beforehand, because I think between now and Thanksgiving it's going to be a little crazy. I don't know. I'm just saying it may be. With the post office delivering, it's going to have all the mail going out, Christmas greeting cards and all that stuff there, and the hustle and bustle. People are going to be shipping stuff out. I know my local post office where I do business, near the holidays, when you go there to drop packages off, the line is like out the door. I mean, really, it's crazy, like right after Thanksgiving. I mean, I go there sometimes and near the holidays, and that line is like out the door, and you're sitting there waiting for a good 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. It depends what they, because people have got packages, they got letters and stuff like that they're sending out to people in different countries or whatever, their homeland. And, you might want to make sure that stuff is getting to you early. Also in the description, I just changed up a little. If it's the first time, I know on the old ones, I don't know if I did it or not, but I'm putting down the postal holidays for 2016, which is not going to be too much longer. But the reason why I'm doing that is just to give you guys an insight on stuff that's going to be sent out, just to give you a heads up, like, oh, okay, well, such and such a date, let's say it's going to be, the postal service is closed. So you might not get your stuff right away. It might be delayed a couple days or whatever. That would probably apply to priority mail. I don't know how that works with the holiday stuff, but I know they get bombarded with tons of mail and stuff, boxes and packages. Sometimes when the mailman comes to the resident, I'll bring the stuff home here and I'll give it to them the next day. So it does get crazy. But all I'm saying is, for the few Christmas things I have, I think I also have a 12 day of Christmas book. It's about yay big, probably like 14 inches. You open it up, you'll see it on it. It's on the eBay auction site. You'll open it up and it's got like the 12 days of Christmas on there. It's got like little ornaments. I guess you could hang them on your tree, or you leave it in the book as a keepsake, whatever. But those are the things I'm talking on. I have like a little Santa Claus on a sled, a wooden sled. I think that's all I have there. I think I have a Christmas Santa. If you're interested in a Christmas Santa, again, if you want it for the holidays, just place your orders early. That's all I can tell you. The sooner I get the orders, I box them up and I ship them out. Like I said, anything that comes in late, like right now it's going on 9 o'clock Eastern time over here. It won't go out, of course, the next day, and I'm not going to drive, because first off, the drop-off box in the post office, even though they say it's open 24/7, those little kiosks, I don't know if you're familiar with, but they got little kiosks in the postal service, and I think the box is open like maybe 18 inches wide or something like that, and so deep, and sometimes you can't get a package in that big. It depends, so I almost had a situation where the box almost got stuck. I took it, I said, it's got to go the next day. I got to take it to the window. But little things, you got stuff maybe 12 inches, maybe 13 inches in length. It's so much 12 inches wide. You could put that in the box and it'll take it. But otherwise, it'll go out the next day. I do shipping the next day, or one day shipping. But again, as you can see, tomorrow is going to be Sunday, and that stuff will go out Sunday. They're small items, so I could throw them in the box and get them out. But anything big, it would have to go out Monday. So that's where you get the fine line that comes in when you say one day shipping. It's like if you got a box yay big, there's no way I could fit in a box, so it's going to have to go out Monday. Even if you purchase it on Sunday, it's going to go out Monday anyway, because there's no way I could drop that off in a box in the post office there with the kiosk, that machine thing, drop-off box. So again, if there's anything, like I said, you're interested in these items, the Sony Dream Machine clock, I will be doing a demo on it, showing that it works. I don't know if people think it's foolish or not for me to do demos on these things, but you know what? I'm sorry if anybody feels that way, but this is how I like to run this business, and I like to show people the item in action, to see it in working order. Me personally, I wouldn't mind if I was buying something from a person, another buyer. I'm more of a seller than a buyer. But if I was buying from somebody, I would like to see a video of that thing, that item working. When I do the intro videos, I show you what I have. There's nothing working about a DVD. There's nothing to see. What do you say? It's a DVD. You're just picking it up and you're showing. You open it up and you say, hey, this is what comes with it. People might say, it's silly. You just take a picture, throw it in there, and let it be. You don't have to, what do you got to do a demo, an intro for? I like doing intros. I like doing demos. And plus, not only that, you get to meet the seller. And like I said, I run this business honestly. If there is anything in the description that I left out, that's why I like the videos, because the video will pick it up and it'll say, hey, he didn't put it in the description, but he put it in the video. It's like a double thing. It's like a double protection thing. You're protecting yourself. So that's how I like to do things. Again, if you're the first time coming here and you like the items I sell, and you like the channel, the video channel, whatever, my YouTube channel, you can subscribe to it. Whenever there's new videos, you'll get new videos coming up. You'll get a notification. If you like it, you want to give me a thumbs up, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Maybe you're just a casual buyer, or you're just checking it out, and you say, I don't really need to. I don't really want to subscribe to this guy's channel. I'm not really interested. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to get offended by it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these regardless whether people come to me, subscribe to me or not. I'm still going to be doing these videos because there are potential buyers out there that probably wouldn't mind seeing what I have to offer, and it kind of gives you a preview of what's coming up. Now, again, it's 9 o'clock. It's going on 9 o'clock here Eastern time. So the stuff I have, it'll probably be up tomorrow, Sunday, but at least you'll have an idea of what's coming up. You'll say, hey, I know tomorrow, if everything goes all right, there's no change in the schedule. You could say, oh, I just seen this guy's video. He's going to have these little cartridges here, these little Leapster cartridges. He's going to be putting them up. I want to be one of the first ones to bid on it. He's got a couple of cartridges that I'm interested in. It kind of gives you like a heads up. It's like someone telling you something, like a sale on a department store, and you heard it you just heard it last minute, and you're telling somebody, hey, this so-and-so store is going to have a sale on it. You got to be the first one online to get it. They're only going to have a limited amount. It's the same thing here. That's basically it. I don't really have too much to tell you. I think right now, as far as on right now on the auction site, I think there's 142 items left on there. Like I said, we have people looking. People, I guess, buy at the last minute. Like I said, I did ship out items today, this earlier today. I was able to get to the post office. The package I sent out, the post office closed at 1 o'clock over here on the East Coast over here. Like I said, I'm in New York. And on Saturdays, the post office window closes at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. I didn't know that. I thought they were up to like 2 or 3, but they close at 1. So needlessly to say, I had a package about yay big. What was it going out again? Oh, it was the M&M candy guy sitting in the M&M peanuts guy sitting in the lounge chair. So I had a box about yay big, and I said to myself, this is going to be going out probably Monday. I said, I really would like to get it in Sunday. This way I don't have to worry about running to the post office. And I went to the kiosk machine, the drop-off box they have in the post office. It's in the lobby. And I put it in, I said, I hope it closes and goes in there right away, because the last time I had a situation like that, I think it was with a keyboard, the thing almost got stuck in there. And I said, you know what? This has to go out. It was the same type of situation. It was a Sunday, I think, or a Saturday. And they said, you know what? It's going to have to go out Monday, first thing Monday morning. And I feel bad because I offer one-day shipping, but sometimes you can't meet those demands because, like I said, and lastly, during the week, I think the last pickup is 5:30. I think during the week, I believe the pickups are not here. Not you got to the post office. I think that they send. I think that's where they actually send them out at 5:30. I think is the last pickup. So I couldn't send it out. I couldn't, meet that one-day demand thing. I mean, I could process it, but as far as actually getting it in the post office's building and letting them take it out, I couldn't meet that demand. However, I think eBay takes that in consideration. I don't think that would affect me as far as my top-rated seller status. I try to do everything by the book. I offer free shipping when I can. Certain things I would love to give free shipping on a lot of things, but I can't. The item might be too heavy, you know, for what you're picking the stuff up and selling it for. It might not, you know, it won't be worth it because you'll be breaking out even or taking a loss on it. So there's certain things that I can't offer free shipping on big things. I mean, you know, I would love to help that way, but that's why what I do is I try to weigh up the things ahead of time. You know, like before I put them up there, I like to, you know, put them up. This way you get an idea what it's going to cost, and you know, in advance. The free shipping stuff you don't have to worry about, but the big items I try to, you know, I package them up with, you know, peanuts or whatever, and then I scale them. I put them on a scale, and then that's when I come up with the total weight. So that's how I do my stuff. I don't know what other people do. Maybe they take a guesstimation, or maybe they use the scale. Like, for example, my scale's here right now. If I take this clock, this thing here, I put it over here, it shows 1 pound, 7 ounces. Okay, so well, actually, yeah, 1 pound 7 ounces. So with that, that's without the box. So now you got to figure the box. Now you got to add it for the box. So you know the box might bring it to almost 2 pounds, depending on the packaging and stuff like that. So I can't say, well, this is going to be, you're going to get this here. I can't put in an eBay and say it's going to be 1 pound 6 ounces. That's going to be inaccurate. So when you factor in the box, the packaging material, it's now going to bring it up. So this here, right now, I can tell you right to boot, this is going to probably be 1 to 2 pounds. Okay, that's the way I figure it out. Even though you say, well, it's small, light, stuff like that, but when you add the box, the cardboard, believe me, and the packaging material in there, it brings that weight up, believe me. I'll give you an example. You get something like this here, and when you get the packing slip in there, I trimmed the packing slip down because when you're putting this in a padded envelope, you'd be surprised, and you can try it for yourself. I'm not saying my scale's very sensitive, but when you put a whole piece of paper in there, it brings that thing up a little. And I'm not saying the ounce is going to go up right away, but it might say, let's say 1 pound, or let's say 1 pound 2.3 ounces or 1.3 ounces. That little thing, that piece of paper, makes a difference in it. And believe me, the post office, they round things off. Because I typed in one time, so how does the post office rate this stuff? Because I had things sometimes say 1 pound 5.6 ounces, and I typed that in, and believe it or not, the postal service, I think they use a rounding system. So if it's 1.56 or 1.57, it's 1.6. They just round it off to that. They make that extra. And believe me, you add that little amount, and you make that extra ounce in there. You put that scale and you scale it, and you put the dimensions in there and the weight. You'll see what I'm talking about. You do your own statistics on it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's crazy. I mean, believe me, it is crazy the way the price goes up. If you got something that's 1 pound 16 ounces, and you add one thing in there, it jumps up to that 2 pounds. Let's say it's for 1 pound 16 ounces, it's $3.75, and it goes up to that 1 pound. It brings it to the 2 pound mark. You'd be surprised on how much money it is. He's like, wow, I can't believe that, you know. So, you know, when you're scaling up your items, your packaging and stuff like that, it's always good to package it prior, even though no one's buying it, but you have it ready, and then you just put it on your scale with the packaging. This way you would have to store packing slip in there, and you could give an accurate amount, you know, accurate figure, rather than guessing and saying, well, if I put this in here, I mean, I can tell you right now, with this here being 1.6 ounces, this is going to be 1 to 2 pounds. And I know it's going to be, probably be over 2 pounds, but I'll probably keep it at 1 to 2 pounds probably. We'll see how it goes. I got to see. I mean, right now I'm saying it's going to be 1 to 2 pounds. But, you know, because like I said, you want to make sure it's packaged. You want to make sure it's, got the bubble wrap around it, whatever, or peanuts, however you package it. But that adds to it. But anyway, folks, I'm sorry it took too long. I'm rambling on over here talking about this stuff. If you got any questions, you could email me at rjpacini@verizon.net. Again, on these items here, these guys here, you know, the little guys and this here, these are going to be sold separate. These are going to be sold separate as well. There's a ton of these and only 2 of these. I'm not going to sell them as bundles. I'm not going to sell 10 for $25 or whatever. I'm going to do it separately. Because like I said, again, not everybody might want this particular thing, or they might not need all of these here. You know, they might have They might have Finding Nemo, you know, they might have Thomas the Tank Engine one. So there's no sense of bundling them all up. You know? But anyway, that's what we got going on. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the auctions or my intro or preview. Coming attraction, what's going to be coming on tomorrow, hopefully. And again, have a great day, and thanks again for stopping by. Bye now.